from the MKO Abiola National Stadium. Don't you go anywhere.
Hear that? It's the roar of the crowd, the pulse of champions, the sound of history being made. Ogun State is ready to host the biggest sporting event of the year, the 22nd National Sports Festival, Gateway Games Ogun 2024. From May 16th to 30th, 2025, the nation's finest athletes will gather at the MKO Abiola Stadium, Abeokuta, and other sports centers in Ogun State. 33 sports, 36 states, and the FCT. One goal: to rise, to compete, to win. The world is watching. This is our moment, our time to shine. The stage is set. Gateway Games Ogun 2024, a celebration of sports, unity, and culture. Host, His Excellency Governor Dapo Abiodun. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, àjọṣe gbogbo wa ni.
We're back at the state-of-the-art Olympic-sized swimming pool, ready for the swimming event. It is still the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. We've got the swimming event, the 400 meters individual medley for men. Position manned. These swimmers are ready to etch their name in history as far as this year's sports festival is concerned. Like my co-commentator rightly mentioned, Azu, Opute Clinton is the man to beat, the national record holder and the festival record holder, swimming from lane 4 from Delta State.
And it's not just that time, he's been doing stuff with the Nigerian team. Held a couple of medals. He was also great at the 2024 Olympics, Africa Games. He was instrumental at the 200 meters butterfly, where he swam for 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Also did it at the same Africa Games for the 200 meters individual medley, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Continuing his great form with the 4x100 meters freestyle relay on the same event, the Africa Games in 2024. Clinton Opute has got some very lovely records alongside his teammates. He actually swam second best for Nigeria, just behind Toby Shijuade. And a couple of other stops is done for the Nigerian team. He was also there at the World Championships in the mixed relay. He was instrumental for the team to get some good records. And looking to do it right here again will be the biggest of challenges that the other athletes will be facing.
Well, for the day, for swimming events, we're about to begin with the 400 meters individual medley for men, but we've also got other events coming up. We've got 100 meters breaststroke for women. We've also got the 100 meters backstroke for men. 100 meters butterfly for women. 200 meters freestyle for men. 4x200 meters freestyle for the women. So these are the separate events we can look forward to as far as swimming is concerned today for the National Sports Festival. The swimmers are already just waiting for the go-ahead for them to dive into the pool. But just to remind you, Ogun State has won her first swimming gold, Omolola Tebiloba, in the women's 800 meters freestyle race. Won Team Hogu first gold medal at this current festival. A roll call now for the swimmers. These swimmers ready to take center stage. Hassan Umar from Kaduna State. Chikunalu Olise also swimming rather for Edo State. Dino Barakuma for River State. Opute Clinton for Delta State. Yellow Yehia for Bayelsa State. And Israel Celia Pobo for Anambra State. David Aziz for Lagos. And Gilo Imano for Ogun State. Ready to set this one rolling. Ready for the start, position manned. And here we go. 400 meters individual medley for men.
And you can see how that man has moved from lane 4. He's looking to just do what he did before now. Moving just in the center, trying to stage, and it's still looking all very tight at this point. They will go 4 times. 2 times each on 2 edges. All patterns being applied right here. Now they're still trying to do the butterfly.
And there's the turn. And these swimmers must execute turns according to every specific stroke rules. It takes a whole lot of energy. Still early days, you want to say. So wait to see who will come out tops after 400 meters in this individual medley for the men.
So it's a concept of it's a movement of 4 strokes. Now it's the backstroke, and you can see what that man is doing on lane 4. Opute doing so well, looking to just get that medal. Has one more movement to go to make it up 200. So they're going 8 times. That's 4 on each end. 50 meters. Hill 400 meters. You can see they're not rushing as much as they should have done if it was 100 meters or 50 meters sprint.
For long distance, not just for swimming, there are always techniques. So you either decide if you want to go gung-ho from the start, or you want to preserve or conserve energy as you get into the final stretch.
Still on that backstroke as they return. So they've done the butterfly on the backstroke at this point. And this should be switching to breaststroke after reaching the end for another 100 meters. And they round off with freestyle.
Still coming now with the breaststroke, where swimmers must use specific arm and leg movements. Also with simultaneous movement. Some section of swimming lovers across the world have maybe judged this to be the most technical and difficult techniques. Some section, others might not agree.
Really, really difficult, I tell you. This breaststroke and thingy can be really tough for the average swimmer. Not the best of swimmers, Emmanuel. Not sure can even float on water. So these guys are really putting their energy to it. And now it's time for that freestyle. And when they get to the end, they have to make that turn for the final round.
It's a medley, in case you're wondering why different strokes are being used. From breaststrokes to backstroke. Wrapping up with the freestyle. If you're just joining us, it is still the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival here at the state-of-the-art Olympic-sized swimming pool at the MKO Abiola Stadium Complex.
I've seen that lead already. It's getting closer to rounding off as he goes on this final movement. Obi Collins. getting really strong on this one. Yellow Yaya from Bayelsa State is making this look really interesting. Looks like he's going to take it off from Opute Clinton, who did it the last time in Delta State, as he goes on his final lap.
Almost at the tail end right now. The 400 meters individual medley for men. The men have been separated from the boys, really, because this is a healthy lead.
You can imagine how crazy it is. Some are still going on their final run. They're already on the final move. And this man is swimming really tough. He wins it already. He does it brilliantly.
It is Yellow here on lane 5. He's come out tops for this 400 meters individual man. Such tenacity he showed from the very get-go. So see the other swimmers just making it to the finishing point, but there's Donald Dorset here. Yellow here as far as this 400 meters individual man is concerned. We've got swimmers on lane 7 and 8 just approaching the finish point.
And that's a tough one for them. David Omofobrin, Aziz from Lagos, and Gilo Emmanuel from Ogun State. Just rounding off as we complete the 400 meters medley for men.
Well, you will always want to finish the race. You always want to get to the finishing point, even though you know you're not going to be taking anything at the end. You don't want to stop halfway. You just want to strive and make sure you complete the very end of the race.
Such smart swimming we saw right now. It was really brilliant. Some close call at some point, but like you mentioned, we had to separate the boys from the men in the final stages. Always very tough when it comes to swimming. You might be so used to seeing runners even without having to set up the tracks, but swimming, you need to get a very organized beach, and that's what we've just seen right now. Olympic standard, but can they actually break some of the records? We'll wait for the exact time and announce it to you in a bit.
Waiting for confirmation of the results from this 400 meters individual medley for men. Just to let you know, the women are not left out today for the swimming event. Even though you want to tend to say ladies first, but we've got the man who has kick-started this one here today. A decent turnout this is. We've got lovers of swimming here in Ogun State here to enjoy every bit of the action. Well, we're on the way. We've seen the first